All right, I start with the book of Jubilees. May God grace me with the skill to deliver these words to you so that you may receive this in your spirit and elevate to your higher Christ self. In the first year after the Israelites left the land of Egypt, in the 3rd month, on the 16th day, Moses went up to Mount Sinai. The Lord called him from the cloud and said, Come up to me on the mountain so that I may give you the tablets of the law and the commandments, which I have written for the instruction of my people. Moses went up, and he stayed on the mountain for 40 days and 40 nights. The Lord showed him all that had happened since the beginning of the world, both past and future. God told Moses to write everything down so that the children of Israel would know and remember the truth and not turn aside from his ways. The Lord spoke of how the people would fall into sin, serve foreign gods, and forget his covenant. But he also said that in the last days that they would return to him with all their heart and walk in his ways. The Lord promised to bring them back to their land and to bless them again, just as he had sworn to their ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then God told the angel of the presence to dictate to Moses the story of creation and the division of time into jubilees and weeks, so it could be passed down from generation to generation. The angel explained that everything was written on heavenly tablets: the law, the covenant, the feast, the Sabbath, the judgments, and all the commandments of God. Moses was to record these words and teach them to the children of Israel so that they would live by them and not forget. But they will turn away from my commandments, said the Lord, and follow idols and the lies. They will abandon my covenant and do what is evil in my sight. They will forget the appointed times, the Sabbaths, and the laws that were written for them. Yet, in the end, they will return to me. I will forgive you. I will forgive their sins and restore them. I will pour out my spirit upon them, and they will walk in righteousness again. These words were given to Moses on Mount Sinai to be recorded and taught to Israel as a testimony for all generations. Chapter 2. In the first week of the first Jubilee, God created the heavens and the earth, the waters, and all the spirits who serve before him, angels of presence, angels of holiness, spirits of fire and wind, clouds and darkness, snow, hail, frost, and the abyss. On the first day, he created the heavens above and the earth below, the waters, and the spirits of light and darkness. On the second day, he created the firmament in the midst of the waters, and he divided the waters above from the waters below. On the third day, he commanded the waters on the earth to gather together and dry land appeared. He created all things of plants and trees, fruit-bearing, seed-bearing, and grass to cover the earth. On the fourth day, he made the sun, moon, and stars to give light to the earth, to mark days, months, seasons, and years, so that the time might be well ordered. On the fifth day, he created great sea creatures and all the fish and every kind of bird that flies in the air. On the sixth day, he made all the land animals, wild and tame, and every creature that moves on the earth. And he created man in his own image, male and female. He created them, and he gave them dominion over all the creatures of the earth and sea and sky. And on the seventh day, he rested from all his works. He blessed it and sanctified it as a holy day for all generations, a day of rest and peace. He appointed it as a sign between himself and his people, that they might keep the Sabbath and remember the creation. All this was written on the heavenly tablets and revealed to Moses, that the children of Israel might know and remember the order and times of God's work. Chapter 3. In the second week of the first Jubilee, Adam and his wife were in the Garden of Eden for 7 years, tending and keeping it. All of the trees were pleasant and fruitful, and there was no pain or labor. But in the second, I lost myself.